Woo! Guess who's back? And if we could get paper, we could get paper longer than Pippen's arms. Where my dogs at? Whoa. Where your balls at? Whoa. Had to pause that. I never changed. That Jay-Z joint from the Blueprints classic, man, never changed. Out hustling, same clothes for days. Woo! Classic hip hop right there. Anyway, I'm going to talk about today who's in more trouble as a franchise, the Brooklyn Nets or the Lakers? Because both of those franchises pretty much in the headlines or making the headlines all year long. It's either about LeBron James or Kevin Durant. More so about LeBron James. But LeBron James is a media guy. So whenever you're in the off season, you're going to hear a lot of LeBron James talk. Hell, when you're in the on season, you're going to hear a lot of LeBron James talk. I would never forget this. I remember the media said, hell, if LeBron don't make the playoffs, we're still going to talk about him. We're still going to have everyday segments on him. Now, when LeBron retires, people are still going to talk about him. They're going to move on to other stars, but people will still talk about him. And when people still talk about him, salute next game. And when people still talk about him, it's going to be in a different light. It's not going to be in the same respect value as a Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan. They garner a little more respect. They're always going to have a better legacy, and they're always going to garner more respect. Yeah, remember when KD said LeBron is toxic. Now he's in a toxic situation with the Brooklyn Nets. And I don't know if it's by his own fault or just Kyrie Irving, because I have all mixed reports. You know, he wants to play with Kyrie Irving. He doesn't. This and that, you know. So, drink my coffee with my Millions mug. All right, what up? Now, you see the situation with the Lakers. You don't know what they're headed in towards this season. But if I had to take a pick of who is more fixable, I would say it's the Lakers. Because all those guys got to do is get together and play basketball. The Brooklyn Nets is more of a shamble. They got players that want to leave, but they got players that's committed. Kyrie Irving is committed to the Brooklyn Nets. If the Brooklyn Nets commit to Kyrie Irving, he's willing to play out the whole season, no problems asked, and give it one last run. So the Nets is hoping that Kevin Durant can stay. You know, now when we talk about LeBron, it's because you come up with the topics and his name always rings a bell. It's not like it deserves to be rang the bell with, but it is what it is. You know, I somehow doubt that. I mean, he already surpassed Jordan in points, but that don't mean nothing. That's just the record. When it comes to the nitty-gritty, I don't think so. I don't even see LeBron winning no more championships after this. You know, I think he stays where he's at. But you're going to have to make a pick. You guys claim, hey, man, you always talk about LeBron James. Well, you guys always check for LeBron James. So maybe if you stop checking for LeBron James and stop putting him on a pedestal, we will stop talking about him. You leave the door wide open for us to say something and criticize the guy. Because there are too many stains on that resume. Now I know you're trolling. Saying LeBron is better than Michael Jordan is just trolling. He don't got nothing better than Mike. He got a lot of failed things than Mike. He got a lot of shortcomings more than Mike. You see LeBron winning one more. That is if Kyrie comes there or another all-star, because he's going to need more firepower as usual. You know, LeBron and Kevin Durant, two of those superstars that need a good amount of help. And I heard the NBA may be bringing back the Seattle Supersonics. And also, I'm going to get into the free agents and the new rule changes that they're thinking about doing. Did you guys realize that they think about stretching the three-point line? The three-point line is stretching. You're going to make that line a little bit longer. There's even talk of taking away the corner three. Why you want to take away the corner three-pointer? But you want to keep the three-pointer everywhere else, but you want to take the corner three-pointer away? It's going to be hard to take away points in the game. Oh, that's the corner three. It's only worth 2. Then you make the three-point line a little farther because guys like Steph Curry got too good at it. Michael Jordan is a better defender. Michael Jordan is a better scorer. Michael Jordan is also an underrated passer. He's better at every scoring facet that you could think of. Better than every defense that you could think of. Whether it's help or one-on-one defense. And the three-point, neither one of those guys are three-point shooters. Do you want LeBron James and Kevin Durant, Michael Jordan taking threes for you? But LeBron James is not a good three-point shooter. He takes a lot of three-point attempts. Make you think that he's a good three-point shooter, but he's not. Just because you shoot a lot of threes don't mean you're good at it. Yo, that's a good fight. That's a good fight, Zach. But what do you think about this Crawford and Earl Spence Jr. may not be able to fight, come down? LeBron is not a better clutch player than Michael Jordan at all. LeBron struggles too much to be a better clutch player than Michael Jordan. That's why he goes to Game 7s. Michael Jordan closed people out before he even hits Game 7 most of the time. You barely see him struggling like that. He gets you up out of there. That's clutch too, by the way. And when it comes to scoring, in the last 5 minutes of the game, nobody's more clutch than Michael Jordan. And that's in playoff history. He's arguably one of the greatest closers of all time. He just gets the job done. That's why he got these. But anyway, Kevin Durant, if Kevin Durant goes, man, LeBron James would be losing to those 90s guys. He already lost to the Spurs. He got swept by the Spurs, right? Half of that team was 90s defenders. So look what happened. He can't shoot. Why you think they call him Lee Brick? Early in his career, he was called Lee Brick. Because he keep breaking shots. How long you think he would go playing against the bad boy Detroit Pistons before he keep breaking shots? He don't got the magnitude or the toughness to hang with the Detroit Pistons. He may cry too much, But he could beat the Detroit Pistons if he formed a super team. Yeah. So I agree with you. Give him a super team and he could beat a lot of people. But he needs a super team. Jordan don't need that. But anyway, Kevin Durant and LeBron James, who's more toxic in this situation? I would say this much. If the Nets get Kevin Durant to re-sign, which I think they should, say, hey, give it one more season. See how it works out. Then if you could do that, Kyrie Irving is on board. Don't trade Kyrie Irving. Just let him stay where he's at. All right? And let those two guys compete for a championship. If you could bring a championship to the Brooklyn Nets in your final year, then you could go about doing whatever you want. People are back up off you. No, you don't have the stats to prove it. There is no stats that proves LeBron James is better than Jordan. Prime for prime, peak for peak, Jordan outweighs LeBron James in every aspect, even in individual accomplishments, team accomplishments, period. Oh, drop the link. That I shall do. You talk about LeBron and Jordan. What about LeBron and Kobe? Kobe got 5 of them dang,s and a 3-peat. LeBron got neither. And LeBron played with more Hall of Famers than both Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant combined. You combine all the players that that Jordan and Kobe played with, and LeBron still has more Hall of Famers. And he may be having more this upcoming season when they make a big 3 super team again. Oh, Jordan would love spoke with LeBron James. And here, the things Michael Jordan would do to LeBron James, if Jason Terry could do it, just imagine the bulliness that that Michael Jordan would have brought to LeBron James. He'd have that boy crying. I think a lot of LeBron's self-esteem would have been gone unless he formed a super team. Remember, he had to go to a more tougher guy in Dwayne Wade to win championships because he was too scared to close games out. Dwayne Wade had all the things that he needed to help win a championship, the toughness, the ability to close games. That was all Dwayne Wade. So Dwayne Wade helped make LeBron James a winner. Michael Jordan didn't need help to become a winner. He had to learn on his own 2 feet. His team had to learn how to become a winner on their own 2 feet. That's the difference. I wouldn't go that far. Kobe Bryant, mentality-wise, is right up there with Michael Jordan. Then 2 of those guys are just obsessed with winning. Dwayne Wade is good, but Dwayne Wade is not better neither than Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. So I'm taking Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant over Dwayne Wade any day. Dwayne Wade's good though, 3rd best shooting guard. Man, stop it with the James Harden. I'm not going to even reply to James Harden. He don't even deserve to be in this conversation. He got 0 rings, so I don't want to hear about that. James Harden played on championships teams already. LeBron has stats. Stats of what? Losing? He don't have no stats to clarify anything. Jordan's a better scorer and a better defensive player. And if you want to go numbers, Jordan's numbers are still better. There is nothing LeBron James has over Michael Jordan. It just don't reach. I don't know what you're talking about. You're just reaching, bro. Oh, what up, Rick Ross? Rose, huh? Oh, I put the link in. I don't know if this guy whatever. Did I put the link in? Yeah, I did. Okay, now, they say that LeBron James and Russell Westbrook got a little beef going on, but you signed Russell Westbrook to this team. Don't you think the least you could do is go out there and win? LeBron being a better scorer is like saying Giannis is a better scorer than Michael Jordan. It don't exist, bro. They don't got the skill set for it. Kevin Durant is a better scorer than LeBron James. He has better moves, and he has a better jump shot. He has a better finishing ability at the basket when it comes to layups. LeBron may be a more stylish dunker, but Kevin Durant is a better scorer than LeBron James, period. And that's where it almost about ends. And Kevin Durant was a better one-on-one defender than LeBron James before he got injured. And he would have stayed better one-on-one defender than LeBron James if he didn't hurt his Achilles. I think his Achilles blow that out the water. But Kevin Durant was on the verge, was a better defender than LeBron James,
It was good, man.
Was good.
Yeah, man. Just got on. Just seeing the crazy comments. The trolls are at it again, right?
Yeah, they double dipping on the excuses. Why you double dip the chip? Like Steinfeld would say.
I'm seeing the trolls talking about Kobe and Jordan feel LeBron. I'm like, since when? I seen
I
Kobe
know, right?
Bryant. I know, like Kobe Jordan feels nobody.
Right.
Yo,
You know,
it's funny how these trolls, these trolls, they're just mostly trolls because it's like I was just watching an old All Star game. I think it was 2013 when Kobe
LeBron
Bryant
is
shut down. Yeah,
LeBron don't
Kobe.
even play one on LeBron don't even play one-on-one defense. Who is he stopping? All the greatest
Yeah,
scorers get buckets on him. The only guys he really stopped is guys like Derrick Rose. But
and it's
Derrick
funny
Rose is
that
an
the
undersized guard.
and then the funny
LeBron
thing
James
is,
is a good help. He a good help defender, but he's
you
not
know,
a
this
good one-on-one defender at all.
dog. LeBron only made it to 5-time, 6-time All Defensive Team. Kobe
Right,
Bryant and Jordan made it to 9-time All First Defensive Team.
right.
Jordan made it to 10 All NBA. Kobe
And,
made it to 12 All NBA.
and don't
You know the
forget,
thing?
don't forget the fact that Jordan is a defensive player of the year. Jordan is arguably the greatest defensive shooting guard of all time. LeBron James ain't the
Yeah.
greatest. LeBron James ain't the greatest defending small forward of all time.
Yeah, LeBron only made it to 5, 6 All Defensive Team. He doesn't even got a Defensive Player of the Year award. Giannis got a Defensive Player of the Year award and dropped it 50 in the finals to win the
Yeah,
game,
bro.
which LeBron James has never done. But these are just fanboys and
Bro,
trolls.
whenever you have a guy like Jason Terry that could score on you, you're not a great defender.
No, this
Jason
remember
Terry,
Patrick Beverly slapped LeBron James in the ass, rubbing him in his
yo,
face, and LeBron James
and
didn't even do nothing.
and stop him from hitting a game-winning shot. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah,
So little Pat Beverly, who's
yeah. He smacked LeBron in the ass, smiling and flexing LeBron, and they lost the game
yo,
too. And you lost the game against them.
it's
And
just too many holes in his resume, man. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of holes in his resume, man. You
the
know,
funny thing,
that boat,
that
that boat
the
already
LeBron
sank.
fans were so angry that the majority of the public refused to give LeBron James as like being the GOAT because
Right.
he has too many holes in his resume.
Yeah, I don't know too many goats with 6 finals losses. I mean, if that's the
Yeah, I
case,
know.
if
Yeah,
for
I
Jerry,
never.
he got 8 finals losses. So if you just go by that, Jerry West is the GOAT, son. He got 8 finals losses.
Yeah, I never heard a GOAT that has 6 losses in the finals and gets swept twice and
Right.
leaves his
Oh, yes.
team in his prime and goes play with
Yes.
top 75 players to win two
Yes.
championships, 20 seasons, no
Right.
three-peats. You're gonna
Word.
play 20 seasons with no three-peats.
Word. Yo, speaking of Jerry West, you saw him eat the JJ
JJ
Redick, right?
Redick, yup, I saw it.
How you gonna talk when you average 12 points a game? Jerry West was a legitimate all-star, bro. And if
He
Jerry
went to
West
the finals 9 times.
if Jerry was playing in today's league, because it's a scorer's guard league, Jerry West would average about 32 points a game if he was playing right now. What you gonna do to stop him? The man could score. He could shoot.
No, the
He'd
thing
be,
is, a lot
he'd,
of you
he'd be
got
another.
social media now, man. Yeah.
He'd be another Luka. You guys, these guys are so caught up in today's players that they act like these players from the past don't get upgraded. You act like
No,
these guys wouldn't be born. If they're born in the same era with you, they're gonna have the same mechanics. They're gonna have the same athletic ability. If
but
not, it's gonna get upgraded.
let
But
me
you
tell you
can't take
something, Prince. It's the same thing that's going on with hip hop right now. You notice
exactly.
you see all this generation of disrespecting all the OGs of hip hop.
Yeah.
They're going at Nas, they're going at Tupac. They
And
say he
it's
wants
funny,
this, he
yeah,
wants
exactly. How
that.
you gonna go at Nas when Nas dropped albums of the year, classic albums, and he's out of his prime, quote unquote, and still watching half of these young rappers?
Listen, Nas and Jay-Z already has what Nas and Jay-Z already has on Tupac and Biggie on top two. And they said this
Right,
countless times. So they don't see anybody like hip hop wise as a threat, like an
right.
actual threat.
Who gonna see Nas bar for bar? Come on, man. Who
Exactly.
who touching
Big
Nas
We
bar
could
for
go
bar?
DMX, we could go Rakim. But these
But
guys, we in a
those guys from Nas's era though, so that's different.
Wu-Tang,
Those all from
Mobb
that.
Deep, B.I.G.,
Ooh,
Tupac, all them in the
hell,
90s. Just
hell
like
yeah. And
Michael
yo,
Jordan.
RIP to my man Prodigy, because I used to hang out with Prodigy, man. That was my boy.
Yo,
You
I
know.
was born in Queens, man.
Yeah.
Born in Queens. I used to
Oh,
live in
what part of
Queens
Queens?
too. Not too far from Woodside.
Okay. Oh, I fuck with
Yeah, yeah.
Woodside. I love me some Woodside, man.
I
I love some Wood.
was
Woo!
born there.
I used to
Then I
go over
moved
there.
to Brooklyn after that, man.
I used to go to
I grew up
Woodside to get
Brooklyn.
food all the time. They got a pizza shop over there by the train station that I used to always love to get.
Man,
So I
Prince, we're in
fuck
the
with
era
Woodside.
now, like the NBA is turning into hip hop. Where a lot of these kids out there, they're mostly kids, and
No,
they're trolling
Hakeem
on social media.
Olajuwon avoided MJ. Octavius. Michael Jordan been to the finals 6 times. Hakeem Olajuwon only been here twice, so that's his fault. You know, Michael Jordan was there waiting for him 6 times.
When Hakeem Olajuwon won the championship, Jordan retired.
Yeah, but even so,
Hello.
but check this out. Even so, when Jordan was playing, he been here 6 times. So where was Hakeem Olajuwon 6 times?
You know, it's funny, Prince. They keep mentioning that these trolls. I've seen clips of Jordan destroying the Houston Rockets. You could go online and watch the clips. Hakeem Olajuwon could have stopped Michael Jordan at all. I could go right on my YouTube channel and I could click on Hakeem Olajuwon versus the Bulls. Jordan went against Hakeem Olajuwon in the Houston Rockets. They couldn't stop him at all. Jordan was dunking, going through the lane, passing right through them. They couldn't do nothing against this guy.
Hell yeah. Yo, what you think of the media and NBA insiders trying to pit Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving on the Lakers?
Super team. They want to cheat the whole system. I mean, this is what you call basketball. Everybody on one team.
Why in the hell would I want to see Kevin Durant and LeBron James on the same team for? Aren't we supposed to be having them? Those are 2 guys that's supposed to be battling against each other. I don't want to see them on the same team.
This is the era we in, bro. This is the era we in. So it's like, okay, then, you know, Kobe, Jordan, Shaq, Hakeem Olajuwon, Grant Hill. They should have just joined together.
If was somehow to go on the Lakers and carries LeBron to another championship, what are we gonna say then?
Yeah, they love them super teams, man. They love those super teams, man.
Word.
These fanboys gonna come and say, yeah, you know, KD's the best player. Even though he had LeBron and Kyrie, you know, he needed some help.
How you stack the deck and call yourself great? You heard?
Kobe's man is Jordan and Magic Johnson, but you never gonna see Kobe playing with Magic and Jordan in the same team. It's just not happening.
Yeah, because we don't get down like that. We want to.
They don't get down like that. Exactly.
We want to compete, baby. We want to. You know, I want to go at you.
Yeah, I want to go at you. Yeah.
Like that's why. Like that's how you know these guys are not that great, because it's a saying that say, "Yo, man, if you can't beat them, join them."
Join them.
That's why they join up.
So we got examples, bro.
Because think about it. Because think about it, right? If you could beat somebody, you ain't about to join them. If you could beat them, right or wrong.
Word.
Right or wrong, right, Pete? If you could get it done on an even playing field, you're not about to cheat the game. Right or wrong.
Hell yeah. And yo, this changes the whole thing. If Kevin Durant is playing with LeBron, how are we gonna have competition to say who's the best?
Exactly. Who's the best? When everybody wants to play with each other, who's the best?
Well, we know KD's better than LeBron right now. We know that.
Yo, that's why I'm glad Steph Curry cooked this nigga LeBron on stage in that damn sports award show. He cooked them on stage, bro, because LeBron up 2 months ago talking about he wants to play with Steph Curry.
And yo, the Boston Celtics they looking to get Kevin Durant. They got enough, but what's that thing? Jaylen Brown said he don't want to go to the Nets. And he kind of disappointed that they even put him on the trade block. Why would you want to trade for KD when you beat the guy already?
Yo, and it's so crazy. I will actually get rid of, if I'm here, KD, I will get rid of Jason Tatum to get KD, if that was the case.
That is insane. You're going to join a team that swept you?
They swept the Nets, though.
Yo, I mean, like, that swept you and whooped your ass, bro.
Yo, Hoop, they got better, too. So why would they need Kevin Durant? They could probably beat him again.
So, like, that's what I'm saying, because, like, after what I saw in the finals, like, the guy that got the heart is Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart. Because Jason Tatum ain't have no, like Jason Tatum not a superstar yet. And his scoring is not elite. Because he can't score from each and every way on the floor. Like, he can't really throw the ball in the post, and I don't know where the fuck his mid-range game was at. You feel me? Where the fuck was all this shit at in the NBA finals?
Hope, with all that said, they still gave Kevin Durant the business. So if y'all swept him, y'all could beat his ass again. Y'all just get better. They're a better team than the Brooklyn Nets. If you just look all across the board, so what the heck they need him for? They got to the finals without KD.
Now, because they need him for when they get to the finals.
Exactly. Just like look, yo, listen, we in the era now. The two of the hypest players in the history of the NBA, KD and LeBron, that came after Jordan and Kobe.
Right,
They changed the whole narrative. But guess what? You can't beat them. Join them. Form a super team. Win championships. Get all the credit. And then when they lose, it's not their fault. And the
right.
fanboys are jumping up with their panties in their mouth.
Hmm.
It's like speaking of that troll in the damn comment section talking about Dwayne Wade over Kobe and Jordan. I'm just gonna just burst his little bubble. Dwayne Wade on national television several times on TV says his top three players is MJ, Kobe, and Allen Iverson.
Mm.
And he said
Damn.
that several times on television. He said
Right.
MJ, Kobe, and Allen Iverson is my top three all time. So
Yo,
that little troll was to bring
to
up
be
Dwayne
honest,
Wade.
Word.
You
to be
better do some
honest, I think
research.
Dwayne Wade is better than LeBron James all the time.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
make it.
Dwayne Wade.
Remember that
Dwayne
year
Wade helped him win the championship. This is a fact.
remember that year? Remember that year they said he should have won MVP, but they gave it to LeBron.
Yeah.
That year people were saying Dwayne Wade was better than LeBron. A lot of people was telling me that.
Yo, bro, like even in the playoffs, it's like a lot of shit, man.
Man,
Right.
Dwayne Wade doesn't even have LeBron on his top GOAT
Wade,
list.
Wade
He
ain't
has
stacked the
Kobe and
deck to
Jordan and
win.
Iverson.
Word.
LeBron James did.
Word. And Wade
Yeah,
showed LeBron James how to close games. LeBron James
Hmm.
don't know how to close. Wade actually taught LeBron how to win, to be honest with you.
yeah, LeBron was nowhere to be found in 2008, 2009, and 2010.
Yeah.
So they want to bring up early years when Jordan in 1980s, all this other bullshit. I was like, where was LeBron in 2008, 9, and 10? He was to meet up with Kobe in the finals.
Word.
Kobe in
Yeah.
Boston was whooping everybody's ass around that time.
Hell yeah. But yo, well, did you notice that damn, I forgot what I about to say. Damn, I forgot what it just slipped my mind. Oh yeah. Do you think the Lakers should just run it back with those guys or blow it
Yes.
all?
No, they should run it back if you want to prove that you're the beast.
Right.
You're the beast. Run it back. Now you want to trade again? I mean, who does this? We lose, you want to get rid of your guys. The minute you lose, you get rid of one of your guys. So you
Right.
can't do it. Just like the same tactics what LeBron did in
Yo,
Cleveland.
I'd say
He
LeBron
couldn't
would.
win.
I'd say prime LeBron would average 40. First of all, we already seen LeBron in his prime. If he was gonna do that, he would have did it already.
He didn't do it in Cleveland. He went to Miami. How good prime LeBron really was if he needed to go to Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and Ray Allen,
Yeah.
two Hall of Famers to Wayne. I mean, he never even three-peat. He only got two championships, got swept, lost in 2008, 2009, 2010, had the biggest meltdown in 2011 in
And yo,
NBA
and
history.
you know the funny part about it is he didn't have to be a mercenary. He could have just stayed on the Miami Heat because they was getting better
He
every single
jumped
year.
ship the
But
minute
if, if he
the
stayed
two
on the
Hall of
Miami,
Famers went down.
if he stayed on the Miami Heat, they would have had Jimmy Butler, all the rest of those guys. You know, they
That's not
probably would
LeBron. The minute he can't win with young talent. This is a fact. He
have.
needs multiple Hall of Famers and All Stars to win.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fact, man. Ain't nothing much. He just does to the lane, does a little power dunk, and he try to shoot as many threes as possible. There's nothing special with this dude, man.
Right.
So you got an insane losing record, and now you're gonna play in your 20th season to compete for your fifth championship? Like, bro, Kobe and Magic already have 5 championships before 20 seasons.
Bro, this would be this man's what third big three super team? I mean, no, not third,
Yeah,
fourth.
he's competing
Fourth.
for his fifth championship for 20th season, and they're
But
talking
you got
about this dude is on the level of
the
Kobe and Jordan and Kareem and these guys.
yo Jay. Look, you got
20th season,
Jay. You got
10
the Miami
times in the
Heat.
finals, and you only 4-6?
Word. Yo
Bro,
Jay.
you at the bottom list.
Yo Jay. He had one big three with Miami. He had the big three with Cleveland. He had the big three just last season. Now he about to do another big three. That's his fourth.
He
And
has
his
more than big three, Prince. He got like multiple. It's too many people. He had Rondo. He had Howard. He had this dude. He had that. Tell me, how many All Stars do you need?
and the one that he won with the Lakers, he had Anthony Davis, who was a top 5 player. So if both of y'all top 5 players, y'all should win a championship, right?
Yeah.
Since when is 2 top 5 players can't win a championship together? You're supposed to win.
That's it. Listen,
No, I mean,
they're
yo, I
making.
don't even think, yo, said if it wasn't for the bubble, they wouldn't have won, bro.
Mm.
The bubble fucked everything up for a lot of NBA players, bro.
Yeah,
'Cause, you know,
COVID injury, COVID injuries,
yeah,
protocols, and all this other shit.
And yo, they were out 4 months. So if they played those 4 months, you don't know what could have happened. Anthony Davis probably could have got hurt.
He always
yo,
getting
nah,
hurt.
but like not even like the
Always.
you know like the newer teams could have
Right.
finished forming a chemistry, and
You're right.
there's a lot of things that play a part, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the chemistry, but LeBron and his coach and Jeannie Buss did it to themselves. They put this whole team together and it blew up in their face.
Yeah.
LeBron could have did it with a young talent, but he couldn't do it.
The same thing with Kevin Durant. He don't got valuable championships. Yeah, those are
Yeah,
titles,
he
but
gonna leave the Nets. The minute he got swept, he wants to leave. Like, bro, you didn't even make it 4 years. You talking about you want to leave? Jump shit. Like, come on, man, stay over there.
yo, you want to go to the teams that had the best record. What are you
Yeah.
proving to me? You're not proving nothing to me.
Bro, these niggas do this shit like street ball now.
I
Like,
mean, the NBA just got
I
worse.
don't mind.
When Kevin Durant and
I don't
LeBron
mind.
came, they just fucked up the whole game,
See,
bro.
look, like this the part I don't understand. I understand from both sides. I understand owners trade players when they feel like it and stuff like that. Like, I don't mind if a player want to up and leave, but I don't respect you get your ass bust and you forming
Yeah.
these super teams, and when it don't work, you want to up and leave. Nah, that's some
Right.
bitch ass nigga shit.
Oh yeah.
I
But
can understand if your team is trash and they ain't trying to get
yeah.
no pieces, and like
But
Yo,
you
Hoop,
got the right to leave. But if you
man,
form these,
What
yo,
about this though, Hoop? If a franchise bends over backwards for you, give you all stars, give you good role
yep,
players, and you fail to get the job done, why you want to leave for? And you signed a 4-year
well, yeah.
contract. What's the point of having a contract if nobody gonna honor it? We might as well just score the street ball and say, hey, you can go wherever you want, dog. Because
Yeah,
that's all this
word.
place is doing.
Yo, you know what? I like the KD and LeBron fanboys will love him to get Steph Curry, but they could come out and say and go on social media and put the crown in their heads and say KD and LeBron has finally surpassed Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and Kareem. They'll love to get Steph Curry. They'll love to get Giannis, right? Jimmy Butler, right? Those are you'll love to have these guys in your team to save LeBron's legacy and Kevin Durant's legacy. But y'all could just go on live on social media acting like there's sports analysis. Say, you see, we told you LeBron's the greatest of all time. He got his 5th championship in his 20th season. You see, he did it. He did something that Jordan has never done. At age 38, got his 5th championship. I was like, bro, he did less than 13 seasons. And on top of it, he had more wins with busted ass knees on Washington Wizards, which was 37 wins with a bunch of role players, one of the worst teams in the NBA. And LeBron James couldn't even get at least 40 wins? With how many Hall of Famers and All-Stars he stacked up?
Right.
So, and he also was hurt too, so we could go all day with this.
Right.
Kobe too. Kobe did it without Shaq. He did it without Shaq.
Right.
He did it twice.
Yeah, but
and he had multiple injuries.
I think Shaq needed Kobe more than Kobe needed Shaq. You know, you just sit back and think about it. Because
Shaq is just a damn juggernaut. That's pretty much Shaq was juggernaut.
Get me wrong, Shaq was a beast, but Kobe was the guy that doing the one-on-one matchups. He was the guy that doing a lot of the closing. A lot of people don't
because nobody was gonna stop Shaq.
Yeah, but I'm saying if Kobe's not with Shaq, I don't know if Shaq wins championships. You know, I know it depends on who you replace it with. But
well, Kobe proved it. Kobe did it.
Yeah.
Kobe did it without.
If Allen Iverson was playing with Shaq, do y'all think the Lakers would still 3-peat or no?
Yeah, definitely. Allen Iverson was a monster.
Bro?
Yeah, he would have.
I don't know, bro.
Allen Iverson was the beast, bro.
I don't know.
Allen Iverson was the.
If you replace Kobe Bryant with Allen Iverson and Allen Iverson is playing with Shaq, do the Lakers 3-peat?
Wait, I think he has his mic on mute.
No, he has the mic on mute.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh.
Yeah, he's probably taking care of something quick.
He's probably taking care of something real quick. You know? So yeah.
Well, Allen Iverson's another one, but then he'll never get credit because he win no championship. So I already know what these trolls are gonna say. He win no championship. I didn't win no
Allen
championship.
Iverson didn't play for stats. He just played to win. He just
Yeah.
go out there and his hardest to win. That's why guys like Michael Jordan respect Allen Iverson. Jordan would tell you, I respect the hell out of Allen Iverson. He don't back
Yo,
down for he throw at
listen,
people.
you know what's funny with these damn fanboys? I was like, yo, all the Hall of Famers who couldn't Allen Iverson has Jordan and Kobe as their top two. All of them. Go to
And you
Larry
know,
Bird. Go to Dwayne Wade. Go to Iman Shumpert. Go to Ray
yeah.
Allen. They're gonna
And
pick Kobe and Jordan over freaking LeBron and KD.
yeah. And
KD
you know
even got Kobe
what?
and Jordan on top of the list.
Kawhi Leonard disrespected LeBron James, called him out, challenged him, and LeBron didn't
Yeah.
want no smoke with him. Allen
Yeah.
Iverson was taking smoke with everybody.
Yeah.
He was taking smoke with everybody. So Kawhi even taunted LeBron with the commercials, called him out. If you LeBron and you a competitor, you would say, okay, I got that guy. Give me Kawhi Leonard. He talking
LeBron
mad
ain't
shit.
no killer. Dog, they can
You
smack
know?
you in the ass. Patrick Beverly smacked you in the ass, flexed his muscles. Dog, if he did that to Jordan and Kobe, they would have killed this dude.
Word.
LeBron doesn't have this mindset where I'm going to take out my opponent. He's not even.
Because he's scared.
I never see
Word.
LeBron even throw down. I never see LeBron throw down. Or Artest threw down. Charles Barkley threw down. Shaq threw down. Reggie Miller threw down. If you really
Word.
antagonize them, they're throwing the hell down, and they're gonna try to drop
Hey,
50 on your damn head, man.
Hoop, we was talking about Shaq needs Kobe more than Kobe needed Shaq. But what if you took Kobe off that team and replaced him with Allen Iverson? Do they three-peat to you?
I think so.
Damn.
I believe so.
I mean,
Dog, Iverson gave the
I think
Lakers problems,
actually,
bro, in the finals, man.
I know they will win a couple championships.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't
I'm
know if
not
they
too sure about three-peat, but yo, that shit would have been scary because
But
AI scored more than Kobe.
Yeah.
You saw what Iverson did
And
with
AI,
Kobe and the Lakers. They gave them problems.
Yeah.
And the amount of shit that AI caused, man, Shaq would have been eating. It's the same shit as playing with Kobe, really.
Yep. Iverson gave so much problems against the Lakers, bro.
Defensively, though?
Huh?
You don't think they give up something defensively because Iverson's a little shorter defender?
Yeah,
Kobe
but you
already
had
said
what? You had Rick Fox, Robert Horry. You had a whole
Robert
bunch of
Horry,
guys that was playing defense on the Lakers.
Mm.
Shaq, right?
Yep.
I got something for these Kevin Durant. I got this something for these KD LeBron fans. Robert Horry won 7 championships in different teams. Yo, you know what? Exactly. You know what? I give you something too. Since y'all want to keep bringing up 10 times in the finals, like this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Listen, Bill Russell went to the finals 12 times. Sam Jones from the Lakers. They don't even know who Sam Jones is because half of them wasn't even born. He went to the finals 11 times. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar went to the finals 10 times. They got 6 championships. It didn't take him like no 20-something seasons either to do it.
Right. And all these guys pretty much got winning records. You go to the finals times, you got to have some winning record. You can't be taking L's all the time.
Yeah, he got the worst L's out of all. He got the craziest L's out of all of them.
Word.
Yeah, come in, go pick up the trash.
And I'm like, you know what? I love to see LeBron do a dunk off the free throw line. He doesn't even do a dunking contest. What about KD? Where's your dunking contest? Can you hang in the air? How long can you hang in the air? Give me something.
I still want to see LeBron go up against Kawhi because that's.
I want to see LeBron's hang time. I want to see his vertical leap. I want to see how high he can jump.
You know, I want to see him go at Kawhi.
Baker backboard rim. I see Jordan backboard rim in the 80s with one hand.
I want to see them both have even teams, no super teams, and I want to see who. I don't want to see no advantage. I want to see who better. LeBron.
Yeah, Kawhi. Yeah, not no Kawhi playing with LeBron. LeBron playing Kawhi. And he has Steph Curry with him, and he has Giannis with him, and then they form a super team, and they beat down the entire league, and the dude's gonna run up and say he's the greatest ever. Get out of here, man.
The funny part about that is LeBron said to Kawhi Leonard, "If you come on his team, I would give you this team in a couple years." He just came off winning a championship. Why
a couple of years.
To you, he just won a championship.
He did it with a. Yeah, Kawhi did it with a bunch of role players. Was the Raptors?
Yeah.
Facts.
He did with a
Yeah,
bunch of
those
role
guys.
players. So all I know by LeBron's resume, he went to He went to the finals several times with Cleveland. He couldn't do it, so he had to go to
Right.
Miami.
Let me ask you a
And when he came
question.
back to Cleveland, he only got one championship. I'm like, come on, where's your goddamn three-piece, man?
Let me
10
ask you
times
a
to the
question,
finals,
right?
man.
Mm.
Like, all right, if you put LeBron James on that Raptors team, you think LeBron James would have won the championship with them?
Probably.
I don't
I
think
don't.
so.
The
I
Raptors was
don't
a
think
good team.
I don't think. You know why?
because he need
Because that
soup.
that
He
final
need
shot, I think they lose to the 76ers. LeBron ain't hitting that shot that Kawhi hit. I don't see it.
and,
Yep.
and LeBron James is not locking down Jimmy Butler the way Kawhi did.
Right.
Yeah,
Jimmy
guard
Butler
five
averaged like 15, 16
positions.
that series.
What was his
Right.
five guard five all position with that crazy losing record when he was getting
Yeah.
And
blown
another
out?
thing, P,
Yeah.
another thing, yo, like you got to be great to win a fucking championship with Kyle Lowry, bro. you
Uh huh. Yeah,
think
LeBron's right.
LeBron James could pull some shit like that off, bro?
No, you know
No.
what? Not one, not two, not two, not
Yo,
three,
like the
not
type of
four,
players
not
LeBron
five.
James need to win
Yeah.
a champion. Yo, listen, these are the type of players LeBron James need to win the championships and barely still win. Kyrie Irving,
Hmm.
You feel me?
Right.
Dwayne Wade, Anthony Davis,
Hey,
Kevin Love.
Oh
I'm
Kevin Love
shit!
naming
was
yo,
the joke.
bro.
Yo,
Nigga, you
Kevin
should
Love
have
was the
eight
joker before.
championships. He played three
Huh?
different
Yo,
teams.
let me
Where's
tell
he?
you
He should
something
have
about
eight
Kevin
rings
Love.
by now.
Yo,
Yo,
P.
Kevin Love was the joker before the joker. He was
Yep.
putting up those same historic numbers. Only difference was he didn't have that type of team. He didn't play with
Yep.
a Michael Porter Jr., but he still got 42 wins in the tough Western Conference.
Facts. Now check this out, P. Right? Check this out.
Yeah.
Yo, so now you see all them players that I just named
Right,
that he's won championships with. These
right,
are elite players.
right.
Like this motherfucker Kawhi went and won with Pascal Siakam. He won.
Word.
He
A
won
baby,
with
baby all
Kyle
star.
Lowry, bro. You feel me?
Word.
Who
Hey,
else?
yo,
Who else
Hoop,
they had?
you know why they won't win? LeBron don't shoot free throws in clutch time good.
Nope.
And when it comes to playing defense, LeBron will give up too much. Kawhi
You
Yep.
know
Leonard's
who?
the better throw shooter. Kawhi Leonard's the better defender. He played both ends of the floor,
You
which
know the
helped
funny thing is
LeBron
these
over.
LeBron fans don't. They claim they do research. Ray Allen just roasted LeBron fanboys, and that shit went viral all over
Yeah,
the damn sports media because he was
yeah,
telling them that LeBron ain't the GOAT because well, you just said Prince. He can't
right.
shoot free throws. He's not a real good shooter.
And you need
Ray
that
Allen
during
played. Ray Allen played with LeBron.
yo
But
all
Ray
the real guys.
Allen played with LeBron, so he knows what
Yo
he's
Jay,
talking about, and he's a Hall of Famer. So he ain't no
Jay,
role player.
All the real guys that win mostly without super teams, they know how to close games out.
Of
LeBron still is not a
course.
good closer. In the last
Iverson,
5
Jordan,
minutes,
Kobe,
he
Larry
closed
Bird,
games out.
Kim
I'm not
Olajuwon, Kareem, Tim
I'm not
Duncan.
talking
Come
about
on,
a
man.
walk-off shot. That's just whatever. I'm talking about in the last final 5 minutes of a game when the team needs you the most, he gets into
Mm-hmm.
passive mode and he looks for somebody to bail him out a lot. This is why
Yep.
you always say, this guy saved his legacy. This guy did that because he's always leaning towards somebody else to bail him out. He needs
Yep.
a lot of talent to win. So if you need
Mm-hmm.
that talent to win, you can't
He
take
has
I
no
far from me.
confidence in building with his team where he was originally drafted as. That was
Yeah,
LeBron's bit. That's what turned me off with him.
yeah.
Like, bro, you're not
No
gonna
Ray,
go join Larry. Nigga, what?
no Ray
Jordan would have
Allen.
joined Larry Bird,
Think about
Robert
this. Ray
Parrish,
Allen,
because I can't beat the bad boy Pistons.
think about this. Ray Allen was a role player when he linked up with Miami Heat, and it took
Mm-hmm.
him to hit a big shot for them to beat the Spurs.
Yeah, he became a
Think
Hall of
about
Famer and became one of the
Spurs was
greatest
old.
shooters all time.
The Spurs was old as dirt. Kawhi Leonard didn't even hit his prime yet, and you still had problems beating him. So let that soak in, because LeBron was supposed to be the best player in the world at that time. All right. Need I say more? 2014, Kawhi Leonard. You pick Kawhi Leonard on LeBron James, he messes up the whole series for LeBron James. That shouldn't happen. LeBron James was supposed to
I
dominate
don't
Kawhi
think it
Leonard.
will work because I don't think Kawhi Leonard wants to be a sidekick, bro.
Yeah,
It wouldn't work. That's why Kawhi didn't go to LA because he already knows the media is gonna give LeBron all the credit and make it look like Kawhi's a role player.
Yeah, but Jay, think about this. Before Kawhi even hit his prime, he was giving LeBron James problems. That's not supposed to happen. LeBron was supposed to be dominating Kawhi Leonard. And he did not do that on the biggest stage there is. You're talking about the 2014 finals.
Yeah.
You beat them 1 year, so don't tell me you can't beat them another year. That's bullshit. You can't sit there and say, oh, I beat this team last season, the very same team last season, but you can't beat them again? That don't make any sense.
Yeah, but LeBron fans, he needs help. He needs all the help. He needs all the help. He needs the holy water. He needs a priest, a pastor, all of that shit, bro.
No,
They
people think we say these things like the
downgrade. We hate LeBron.
I'm not LeBron James. I'm not downgrading him. I'm just speaking facts. That's all. Okay?
Yeah, facts.
Say,
we see.
You're not painting it in perspective. You're not saying this about LeBron. What am I saying about LeBron that's fake?
The biggest feat that LeBron has ever done his entire career was coming back and beating a 73-9 team, which was never done by nobody in NBA history in the finals. I give him that.
Okay, but check it out. LeBron is supposed to be that 73-win team. Because when
he never got a record.
When Michael Jordan played, Michael Jordan was that 70-win team. You had to beat him. It wasn't the other way around.
It was the other way around.
Steph Curry should never even been taking your spotlight. Steph Curry should never been unanimous MVP. That should have been you. All right?
Yeah, LeBron. The thing is, it's just hilarious that this guy playing 3 different teams with the most Hall of Famers, top 75 players. He doesn't even have a 70-win record, or at least give me a score like 20 seasons, and they're up here make it look like this guy did something like we've never seen before.
Yep, and Brooke Allen. Not only did he get outplayed by Jason Terry, he got outplayed by a baby Kawhi Leonard in 2014. Now, you could look up them stats. They all came in garbage time when the game was already. LeBron was still in the game playing.
But they'll say our generation play against plumbers, but most of the plumbers has 60. Jordan and Kobe went up against more 50+, matter of fact, 60+ win teams than LeBron,
and beat them.
Yep.
Michael Jordan beat more 60-win teams, more 50-win teams. All right, so that means LeBron would have had more competition to face.
The competition
from a team perspective, and he probably would have been losing more. Because if you're going to lose to the Dallas Mavericks, don't tell me you can't lose to the Utah Jazz. Don't tell me you can't lose to the Phoenix Suns with Charles Barkley and all them boys. I don't want to hear that nonsense. You still got to close games out. If you can't close games out, you're going to lose a lot. They lost in 2007. They lost to a team that was full of 90s drafted players. Let me give you this. All he did was brick. The guy went 10 for 30.
Let me give you this.
Look, he only made 10.
Since everybody done their research, look at this. Kobe, 60-win teams, 2-5. 50-win teams, 25-10. Jordan, 60-win teams, 7-2. 50-win teams, 20-7. LeBron James, 60-win teams, 3-4. 50-win teams, 10-9.
Bad. Just bad.
It's on ESPN.com.
Michael Jordan's also a better playoff. Michael Jordan's also a better playoff performer than LeBron James.
So all the Hall of Famers, y'all want to talk about that? They were.
Yep. Yo, Jay, I don't know what happened, but you broke up a little bit. Is it on my end? Hold up. Oh no, it's not on my end. Jay. Yeah,
I'm coming back on right now.
Oh, okay, I hear you. But yeah, go.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yep, I hear you. Your Brooke Allen was right. LeBron did stat pad in 2014. You're out there getting useless numbers that have no impact on the game. Yo, I hear you already, Jay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you don't have to come back in. I already hear you.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead. What was you saying?
Yeah, I had to pull out the rackets to show like how many 60-win teams that Jordan and Kobe beat me more LeBron.
Word. Yo, if you gave Jordan that same amount of talent LeBron had, he'd probably have 10 championships by now.
Oh yeah,
They'd be
LeBron should
discredited.
have had 10 championships just by now.
Now, don't get me wrong. If Jordan won with super teams, I would have to discredit that. But at the same time, he still would have won. He would have took advantage of having the super team.
Yeah, I mean Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen
Dennis
versus
Rodman
the
was a
what?
role player. Dennis Rodman was a role player. He's not a franchise player. He's not a number one on the team. He don't pit no team over the top in terms of being a franchise player. He was a role player. He played from 1986 to the year 2000. It was only an all-star for 2 years. That means he spent a majority of his career being a role player. Think about it. You know,
he was just a rebounder and defender.
He was a good defender and a good rebounder. I give him that. But just because you're good at 1 or 2 things don't mean you're an all-star. Don't mean you're a franchise player. A super team is 3 or more franchise players, all-stars or superstars on one team in their prime. That's what LeBron is doing. He's taking top players from all different teams, say, hey, come and play with me.
I mean, he already did it at the beginning of his career in his prime.
Yeah,
he left his team and went to go to Miami. Any Cleveland Cavalier fan burn his jersey. I've never seen a happen at the end player. Shaq played in different teams and won champs. And Rob Roy did the same thing. He got 7 champions. And y'all never seen the fans burn his jersey.
Allen's right on this. LeBron has played with more top 75 players and more former All-Stars. These are facts. It's not hate. It's facts. You know, if it wasn't true, I wouldn't be saying it. It's just simple as that. You know, if LeBron won like 6 championships without no super team, then we'd be having a different conversation for who's the GOAT. I tell you that much, but he didn't do it.
And he has a crazy losing record.
Right.
Like, I don't know. How you claim somebody to go and you have a crazy record?
Big threes. It's not like he going to the finals on bad teams, dog. You going to the finals with teams that have the legit shot of winning the championship.
But remember, this is the highway when he had no help.
Right.
But he goes to the finals 10 times. You see how these fans flip it?
Word.
He has no help, but he went to finals 10 times.
Who you think in most trouble heading this season, the Lakers or the Nets?
Both.
Yeah, because the Nets want Kevin Durant to stay, but I don't know, bro.
KD, go join Boston. Go to the team that swept you. Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, you got a pattern of it. Just
with
go
some diapers.
Go ahead and have that other team take
care. Like Charles Barkley said, bus driver, huh?
He a bus driver. He riding in the back of the bus. He not even in the front seat no more. He just riding in the back. He just said, I'm hitching along this ride. That's all I'm doing. I'm getting a free ride. I don't have to pay fare.
I mean, these guys, if that is the case, KD, LeBron, go form up too team. Next season to get the credit.
Hell yeah. But it's starting to rain. Let me head up out of here. I better have to head up to my shop. Salute to you, brother. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too, brother. Be safe, man. All right.